What's up, YouTube? It's your man Chris, man. It's your man Chris. I ain't been on here in a while, but figured I'd do something today, talking about a little bit of Dead by Daylight, as the title says, about who I think the new killer is going to be on the new chapter. So it's chapter 16 that's coming up. We've had a lot of good killers. As you know, the last couple killers being killers that developers have made. But the next one will be a licensed killer, if y'all haven't heard. Licensed means it's going to be a movie killer. So we've been waiting on that. Now, there's a lot of stuff's been thrown around about who this killer is going to be. They did put one teaser out. It's just a picture. The picture, I don't know if y'all have seen it. If you're a Dead by Daylight fan, you've probably seen it. You've probably watched other streams about it. But it's basically just a black skull with gold, like, blood coming out of the skull or something like that. It's a skull. Now, if you go to the website, Dead by Daylight website, they kind of discuss the next chapter, and they kind of put a teaser in there because they discuss who the next killer is going to be in words. Meaning, there's a passage on the site talking about chapter 16 where they're going to, when they have their anniversary, they're going to do a stream, the developers are, from home. They're going to, stream from the laptops and stuff. But after they talk about all the stuff Dead by Daylight's going to be doing and stuff like that, like they do every year, they're going to do the reveal of the new chapter. And they're going to give teasers and all that. But when you go to the website, they talk about what they're going to do there. But then it says this new killer is a classic and has been a classic since it came out. Killer. So, I gather from just that passage saying it's a classic from when it first came out, that it could be one of two killers, because we've already got all the classic killers, y'all. Freddy's a classic. Michael Myers is a classic. Leatherface is a classic. So those three right there are already three classic killers. Classic means they've been there for a while, y'all. They're back in the day. That's what classic means. Classic doesn't mean modern. Classic means they've been around a while. So if we've already got most of the killers that have been around a while, and y'all can debate this all you want to, that's what classic means. Go look it up in the dictionary. Classic means they've been around a while. So it's nobody modern. That means we're not getting Pennywise. We're not getting Pennywise. Now, I think we are going to get a Pennywise chapter. I know they have agreed to a license to a It chapter. I know the It chapter's coming, I just don't know when. So heads up, y'all, you will be getting a It chapter. Pennywise will be hitting Dead by Daylight. We just don't know when, because they have got the licensing rights for It, for a It chapter. We know that for a fact. I'm not going to say where the sources came from, but I do a lot of reading and looking up on Dead by Daylight. We know that the It chapter's coming, but it's not coming in chapter 16. So you can throw Pennywise out the window. It's not Pennywise. And as I'm thinking now, it could be actually three killers. And I hate the third killer I'm thinking it is, because it would make no sense to have that killer in the game. It really wouldn't. But people keep saying they want him in there, and I don't know why. I'll get to it in a minute. But the first two primary ones that I think that I've come to a conclusion of, it's either going to be Jason Voorhees, which, yes, I already know he has a game, but there's been a big licensing battle between, the makers of Jason, and between these two guys, I forget their names, fighting over the rights of Jason. So there hasn't been a lot of stuff being licensed coming out under Jason, Friday the 13th, all that, since the game came out. Now, recently, and I saw this on another stream on YouTube, they put out a Friday the 13th board game. What does that mean? That means that licensing rights had to go out for the board game to come out. So obviously, if they're licensing Friday the 13th again, that gives Dead by Daylight guys behavior, those guys, that gives them a chance to slide in and say, hey, do y'all want to do something with Dead by Daylight? Plus, Jason's a classic killer. That's why I say Jason. So, I'm hoping Jason, because Jason's, he's badass, man. I am really, really hoping it's Jason. But I'm really hoping it's the next one more so. Next one I'm thinking it is Candyman. Yes, Candyman. I've been waiting on Candyman forever. We need a black killer in that game. Now, I know y'all gonna say Wraith is probably black, Hag is probably black. Oh, I understand that. But we need a classic movie black killer in that game. Candyman is that man. He's that guy. That's the one right there. And plus, we know the new movie's coming out. Now, how coincidental is it that the new Candyman that they remade is coming out about the same time as Dead by Daylight's anniversary? How coincidental is that? Not only that, but the guy that plays Candyman on the movie has been liking a lot of Dead by Daylight stuff lately. Been looking at a lot of Dead by Daylight stuff lately. Why is he interested in it all of a sudden? Has he been interested in it? Or did this just happen? So those are the clues leading up to why we think it may be Candyman. Why I think it may be Candyman. But it's a lot of people that think it too, so that's why I say we. So I'm more so hoping it's Candyman. That's who I'm really, really depending on. And plus, when you see the black skull with the gold on it, it's kind of referencing, I think it's kind of referencing a Candyman reference. I really, really do. And I don't know how it is, but I think it's referencing Candyman some kind of way. So I'm hoping it's Candyman. Now, what does the skull have to do with Jason Voorhees? I don't know. But the dude done collected so many skulls in all his movies. Who knows what it could mean for Jason? But I think the skull means more so for Candyman than it does Jason. Candyman is a classic killer, y'all. He's a classic movie that is a classic. And it scared the living hell out of us. I know that when we were kids watching it. I watch it now and it's not so bad. But when you were younger and you watched Candyman, you wasn't standing in the mirror for too long. Yeah, y'all know I'm right. Y'all know I'm right. Sorry, y'all. I ain't got the COVID. I'm just smoke a cough. I smoke. But y'all know if y'all watch Candyman, it horrified you. So if they said that this killer has brought classic horror since it's come out, that's leading to Candyman. It really is. It's leading to, I think, Jason or Candyman. And like I said, the third killer I think it may be, and I said I just thought of this as I was making this, that I think it may be, that I really don't want it to be, and I'm tired of y'all recommending this, is Chucky. Why on earth would they put a doll in this game? And how is he going to kill people? How is he going to run? How is he going to hook people? Come on, y'all. Y'all got to think of this stuff. A doll? I'm just giving you a second to think about it. That's not a good killer for Dead by Daylight, y'all. His movies were good. He might be good to have a game on his own, like Friday the 13th does. But come on, man, y'all. Stop saying you want Chucky in Dead by Daylight. What are his perks going to be? Please leave in comments or something. What are his perks going to be? What is this doll going to do that's going to compete with the rest of the killers on this game? Y'all sad, man. Chucky. Oh, a 2-foot doll. 1 foot. I don't know how tall he is. But come on, y'all. Come on. Not Chucky. But, like I said, it could be, because he's also a classic movie and a classic killer that they haven't come out with yet. So, we do know it's going to be a classic killer from classic horror. We do know that. We've already got most of the classic killers and from classic horrors on the game already. That only leaves a couple more, y'all. That only leaves Candyman, Jason, or unfortunately, Chucky. But I'm thinking more so as Candyman. I'm thinking it's Candyman. My number one choice is Candyman. My number 2 is Jason. Chucky number 3. I don't really care about Chucky. We're talking about Jason and Candyman. Candyman is my number 1 choice. That is who I think this next killer will be. I know they're trying to deviate us, throw us off and all that, but I honestly think this is who they've come up with. I think this is who they did the deal with. I think it's Candyman. This guy's starting to like this game all of a sudden that plays Candyman. It's too coincidental. So, I think honestly it's going to be Candyman. I think we're finally getting him in Dead by Daylight. I can't wait. So, You know, it's gonna be great, man. Whoever it's gonna be great because it's gonna be a movie killer. So we all waiting on this, man. So I may be wrong. It could be Jason. If it's Jason, that's good too. All I know is it's a classic horror killer because that's how they described it in words on the website. You can go read it yourself, y'all. It talks about what they're going to be talking about at the end of stuff, and it says right there, it is from a classic horror that's been, you know, scaring people since it came out. That's pretty much what they said. So, you know, it can't be nothing modern. It just can't, because anything modern is not classic. So, classic means it's been out for a while. It's something that's been going for a while, for years, and that, you know, people got to get used to. So, you know, there's nothing modern that I know of. There are no modern killers like that. So, you know, I also forgot, y'all, a lot of y'all don't know this. A lot of y'all don't know this because a lot of y'all are too young to know. But there was another movie called Pumpkinhead. I don't know if y'all remember Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead was, it was pretty creepy too. For some of y'all don't know, go check the movie out. But Pumpkinhead basically was a creature, a thing that if something really bad happened to somebody, they go out to these woods, they go to a witch, they ask her to summon Pumpkinhead to get back at whoever, you know, committed a crime. Let's say a guy runs a kid over, go out to this witch, you tell her, hey, this guy ran a kid over, I want redemption for it. She summons Pumpkinhead. Pumpkinhead goes and gets the guy who killed the kid, but you know, it's a kicker to that. You got to see the movie. I'm not going to explain the whole movie because if you haven't seen it, I'm not giving it away. But that's basically the basis of Pumpkinhead. And it's this huge freaking, just ugly thing, man. But Pumpkinhead ain't nothing you want to mess with. But that is also a classic killer. So let's not forget Pumpkinhead's still out there. And plus, you got to think it may be something that throws us off. We all thinking Candyman, Jason, people that we all know, they could throw it something like at us, like Pumpkinhead. You never know. You don't know what they got up their sleeves, that behavior and that Dead by Daylight. Could be somebody like Pumpkinhead that we forgot all about. I've watched horror movies my whole life. Since I've been a little kid. My first horror movie was Exorcist. My mom took me to watch it, don't know why, but I've been a horror fan ever since. So, I pretty much know all the horror movies up to now. And I'm giving you all the ones that I know that they could possibly come up with. And those are all the main ones. Those are all the ones we haven't seen yet. So, like I said, and Pumpkinhead, like I said, just spun off my head just now. So, you know, it could be any one of them. But I'm really, really hoping it's Candyman. I hope that y'all hoping it's Candyman. I hope that's who we get. But, like I said, whoever it is going to be great. And I can't wait. Because I play killer. I'm a killer main on the game, as y'all know. I'm going to be going hard with them. So, I still play with Deathslinger now. I still love what they did with Deathslinger. I'm still loving that killer. I play good with them. You know, I just can't wait for the next killer. So, we'll see. We'll see. And don't worry about what people say about Deathslinger, y'all. It's how you use them. It's how you use them. If y'all have seen me play the game, if you watch a lot of my streams on YouTube, watch me on Mixer. I'm on Mixer, y'all. Bad 3111. I'm on Mixer. Twitch too. Twitch. I think on Twitch I am Soulja. Souljax. SOULJAXXC. That's who I am on Twitch. So check me out on Twitch. I'm on there. I get on there a lot too. But you know, I play on there and just check me out, man. And y'all see my skills and all that. So I do some Survivor and all that, but mostly Killer main. So mostly Killer main. So, you know, I can't wait for the next killer to come out. So, but we'll see. We'll see. But I'm honestly thinking it's Candyman. I'm honestly thinking it's Candyman. That's who I hope it is. But, you know, whoever it's going to be is going to be great. It's going to be great. But, yeah, like I said, don't worry about the haters. Don't worry about the Survivor haters. Any killer you use, just get good with them. Get your good perk loadout. Learn how to use it. And that's all you got to do. No killer is worse than another killer, y'all. No killer is better than another killer. It's all on how you use your killers. It's all on how you use your survivors. Don't listen to nobody trash talk. Don't listen to nobody say this person's better than that person. Don't listen to nobody say this person's sorry. Anybody who's playing this game or that's new to this game, play it the way you play it. Don't worry about the noise. If you new to killer and you camp in tunnel, camp in tunnel. Don't worry about them talking about you. Don't worry about them sending you messages talking about why you camping and all that. Play the way you play. Period. You're not on there to play the way they want you to play. You're on there to play your way, your style. So get on there, do what you do. Plain, simple, period, the end. Survivors do it too. They don't want you to say nothing when they're looping pallets and windows, but they hardcore to say something when the killer tries to do a strategy of their own. So, you know, I'm trying to smash all this noise. And if you really want to shut survivors up, stack you up some Ebony Moris and take your Ebony Mori into every game. And I guarantee survivors will stop using those perk loadouts like Decisive Strike and whatever else they try to use to get back at you. Ebony Mori, that's the answer to everything right there. So, but I'm going to stop talking about that. Just don't listen to the noise, y'all. Don't listen to the noise. Don't listen to the hype. Play Dead by Daylight the way you want to play it. Period. Somebody messaging you with some bull crap, either block them or make it to where they can't message you. So, just don't give them the time of day. Because that's all people want. That's all people want. We all got to stick together right now through this COVID thing. You already stuck at the house. Ain't no need to be arguing with nobody. Play your game, enjoy your game. Don't argue, don't fight, don't worry about all that. Play your game, enjoy it, play it the way you want to play it. Don't worry about what nobody's saying. Get ready for this new killer, because I think Candyman's coming, y'all. And if it ain't Candyman, whoever it is, gonna be great. But I think it's gonna be Candyman. But y'all stay up, stay blessed. Like I said, check me out on Mixer. Bad 3111 on Mixer. Souljax. SOULJAXXC. Souljax. On Twitch. I'll check y'all later, man. Peace out. Stay blessed.